No fridge, no stove, no oven, no dryer, no hot water. That has been my life. Glamping in Panama was not what I had planned on when I moved here. But here I am. So I live in Panama City, Panama, and I make videos about what my life abroad looks like. I video all the good things, the bad things, the bizarre things, the this is Panama TIP things. So let me tell you about my last 3 weeks. Not what I had planned. Nothing prepared me for this. So 3 weeks ago, my refrigerator starts making noise. And I'm thinking, is this a problem? Is this not a problem? The next day, the noise is a little bit louder. And so I'm thinking, you know what? This is a problem. Let me notify the owner. Notify the owner. She brings a technician in, well, has one sent over. The technician looks at everything and says, oh, it's the motor, but I don't have that part in stock. I will have it mañana. So if you've lived in Panama any length of time, you know that mañana typically means not today. 2 days later, he shows up to fix the motor, which he does. The noise is gone. He leaves. I think everything is good. Excuse me. 2 days later, the noise is back, and the refrigerator now feels like it's not refrigerating. And it feels like the freezer is not really freezing. And so I notify the owner and let her know. She sends a technician back. And this time when they look at it, actually 2 technicians come this time. And when they look at it, they say, oh, it's the compressor and you need more Freon. So they fix it that day and leave. So now there's no noise, and the refrigerator is feeling like it's refrigerating, and the freezer feels good. And so I'm thinking everything is good. 3 days later, I wake up and there's water all on my kitchen floor. I'm thinking, what in the world? Notify the owner, and she decides to deal with a different service company. So a different technician comes out this time, and he looks at everything and he says, oh, those 2 techs that were out, they messed up stuff because they didn't clean out the line when they installed the new compressor. And so it burst the line. And that's why there's water all on the floor. And that's why, it's not freezing or refrigerating, and I am losing food. In fact, my refrigerator is now hot. That food is gone. My freezer is not freezing. And so I need to hurry up and cook the stuff that's there. So I hurry up and cook stuff. Some stuff I have to give away. And the rest of the stuff that I can either give away and can't cook in time is just gone. Like I'm crying over the trash can as I'm throwing it away. Anyway, it gets fixed. He tells us it's going to take about 24 hours for it to come to temperature, which it does. The freezer is now freezing. The refrigerator is now refrigerating. But the next day I realized, oh, look, he didn't connect the water line for the ice maker. So let me go ahead and connect that, which I do. And the next morning when I wake up, there's water all on my kitchen floor. And so I call up notify the owner again to let her know that there's still an issue. And, yeah, that's a whole story. So anyway, meanwhile, my building, my PH, as they call it here, PH, which just means a condo, is having its maintenance for gas inspection. And so there are 120 units in this building that I live in. My unit passes, but there are 3 units out of the 120 that do not pass. So what does that mean? That means that they turn off the gas for the entire pH, which means not only do I not have a refrigerator, because that's still not really working. So now, because I have no gas, that means I don't have a stove. I don't have an oven. I don't have a dryer because my dryer is gas. And I don't have hot water. And so now every morning feels like the polar bear plunge. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. So anyway, it has been very interesting because this past Thursday was the first Thursday of this no having gas, which means that Thursday is wash day. My living room was filled with clothes drying. I had to buy little racks to hang them all on. It was not a pretty sight. Even Peter who likes to bake. There's no baking for Peter. It has just been an interesting 3 weeks, and it's going to be 3 more weeks longer. The owner has decided that she will buy a new refrigerator because there's probably no fixing for this one. And I've got 3 more weeks to wait before the gas is done. TIP, this is Panama. Welcome to it. Love it. May not always be perfect, but it's always interesting. If you have any stories about things that have happened to you, like gas inspections or other things, let me know in the comments, because you know how they say, misery loves company, and I would surely like to hear about it. Anyway, until next time.